Does Crohn's disease control what you can do today? Do you finally want to know the cause of the complaints affecting your life? Imagine what your life would be like if you no longer had pain in your stomach, if you didn't have to panic looking for a toilet, and if you had enough energy to do what you want to do without your body holding you back. In this video, you will learn what the real cause of your complaints is and what you can do about it. I will explain to you how nutrition and lifestyle play a big role in restoring your gut health. What you eat is the fuel for your body. This fuel goes directly through your gut and has a huge impact on how you feel and how your gut and your entire body function. I will explain how specialized lab research can help uncover the true cause of your complaints. With these tests, we identify the source of the inflammation so you can treat it at the root and regain control of your health. Maybe you're wondering who I am. My name is Jeroen Leduc and I help people with Crohn's disease reduce their symptoms and get more energy in just 3 months. In 2015, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. The doctor told me I was chronic and incurable ill. My only options? Medication to suppress my immune system and in worst case, surgery to remove a part of my intestines. A week later, I was supposed to return to discuss what medication I would get, but I never made that appointment. Instead, I changed my diet, my lifestyle, and my way of thinking, and within 6 months, I was free from a disease that my doctor said was incurable. To share this success with the world, I founded Crohn-Proof. I trained as an orthomolecular therapist and specialized in Crohn's disease. Since then, I've helped dozens of people, just like you, achieve a life without complaints. People like Ellen, Angela, Harry, Dane, IJsbrand, and many others who have worked with me. Just like you, they had a lot of gut issues, little energy, and were using medication to suppress their symptoms. By adjusting their diet and lifestyle, performing specialized stool analysis, and using supplements, they didn't just reduce their gut issues. They gained more energy, a clear mind, and the freedom to enjoy life again. Take IJsbrand. He was a skinny, insecure 15-year-old boy suffering from Crohn's disease. Now he's a personal trainer and bodybuilder. And Ellen, her complaints were so bad that she had to be at the toilet within 10 seconds, 10 times a day. She was afraid to go into city. If she really had to, she planned her route carefully through stores where she knew she could use the toilet. And even then she brought clean underwear in case something went wrong. She had barely enough energy to take care of her 2 young children. She couldn't work and she didn't feel like the woman and partner she wanted to be. During the process, she discovered the true cause of her complaints and she learned what her body really needed. Within a few months, she took back control of her health again. And as she said herself, "Because of you, I got my life back." Now she trusts her body again. She knows exactly when she needs to go to the toilet, has the energy to take care of her children, feels like the partner she wants to be, and even return to work. My approach hasn't gone unnoticed. Various Dutch magazines and newspapers have shared my story. How do we uncover the real cause of your complaints? That's the question I'm going to answer in this video. At Crohn-Proof, everything we do is about taking back your health. Because without health, what do you really have? Let's start at the beginning. For many of us, it probably started with fake complaints. A bloated stomach pain after eating, or maybe you had to go to the toilet more often. As the complaints got worse, you probably had tests, like a colonoscopy, where they literally look inside your intestines. This is what they see. A colonoscopy is like looking at your own hand. You see the outside, but you have no idea what's going on under the skin. Of course, they can take a biopsy and look at it under a microscope, but they are still only examining your intestinal wall. Depending on where you live, you might have received more or less medical research. Some people get a diagnosis right after the first test, others after a long search. The conclusion? You have a chronic, incurable disease. But is this conclusion correct? What if the real cause of your complaints was overlooked? There are several factors that play a major role in the inflammation in your intestines. Think about your diet, your immune system, and your microbiome. First, let me explain what the microbiome is, and later in this video we will dive deeper into nutrition. Have you ever heard of the microbiome? In your large intestine there are billions of bacteria. They form an ecosystem and play a crucial role in your digestion and overall health. The composition of the microbiome determines how well you digest food, how healthy your intestines are, and even how you feel. The microbiome has several important functions. One of them is digesting the fibers in your food. During this process, the microbiome produces vitamins and the hormone serotonin, also known as the happiness hormone. If your microbiome is out of balance, it can lead to less serotonin production. This impacts how you feel. It can make you look negatively at the world and even lead to depression. But that's not all. Serotonin also plays a role in the peristaltic movement of your intestines, the movement that pushes food from your mouth to your bottom. When your microbiome is out of balance, it can lead to constipation. You can test the composition of your microbiome through a simple stool test. By sending a small sample to the lab, we can get a detailed picture of which bacteria live in your intestine. The most important thing, it shows if the cause of your complaints lies there. A healthy microbiome keeps itself balanced and supports your immune system. But when that balance is disrupted, it can have major consequences for your health. Research shows that many people with IBD have used antibiotics 2 to 5 years before their diagnosis. Antibiotics can disrupt your microbiome and make you more susceptible to bacterial overgrowth, yeast or parasites, also known as pathogens. When pathogens are present in your intestines, they disrupt your digestion. A disrupted digestion is recognizable when you don't produce well-formed stools, but lose unformed stools. The biggest problem is that your immune system is constantly fighting these pathogens, which drains your energy and your immune system. Here are some examples from stool tests we've conducted on our clients. Scientific research shows that lactobacillus plays a crucial role in regulating your immune system. People with Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis often have low levels of lactobacillus, especially during periods of active inflammation. When certain bacteria are overly abundant, we speak of overgrowth or pathogenic bacteria. In this case, the analysis shows that both Haemophilus and Citrobacter are in overgrowth. This can lead to symptoms like diarrhea, abdominal pain, and gut inflammation. Some gut issues can be caused by parasites, microscopic organisms that live in your gut. Parasites can cause symptoms such as abdominal pain, diarrhea, gas, and bloating. Candida is a yeast naturally present in your gut. When overgrown, it can cause various symptoms such as bloating, gas, loose stools, a white coating on your tongue, nail fungus, and in women, vaginal discharge. In almost all of our clients, we find at least one of these pathogens. Pathogens don't just disrupt your digestion, they also exhaust your immune system. Over time, this causes your immune system to react with inflammation. And when that inflammation lasts long enough, you get a diagnosis, a chronic incurable disease. But what if that inflammation isn't the real problem, but just a symptom? There is more. Sometimes bacteria from your large intestine move up into your small intestine. Since they don't belong there, this can also lead to inflammation. In many people with Crohn's disease, inflammation occurs exactly at the junction between the small and large intestine. That's also where the inflammation in my body was found. By addressing the cause with nutrition, lifestyle, stool test, and restoring the balance in your microbiome, you remove the factors that continue to activate your immune system. And something that was thought to be incurable can be healed by addressing the root cause of the inflammation. This is exactly the reason why inflammation can come back when you lower your medication. Because what we call a chronic disease is actually a misunderstood inflammatory response. The real cause is being overlooked. To give you an idea, with our stool test, we look at over 80 different markers. This test reveals what the true cause is of a disease that is considered incurable. In addition to the composition of your microbiome, which we map with a stool test, nutrition plays a crucial role in your health. What you eat is the fuel for your body. From this fuel you create energy, but how is it actually distributed? Every organ in your body needs specific nutrients to do its job. But not all organs receive energy just like that. Your brain decides first where the energy goes. When your brain can make enough energy, other systems like your immune system and digestion are allowed to use energy they need to function properly. When your brain can make enough energy, other systems like your immune system and digestion are allowed to use the energy they need to function properly. So it starts with making sure your brain can produce enough energy. When that happens, your immune system has the chance to step out of the emergency mode, where its only option is to respond with inflammation. Your digestion is also allowed to do what it's meant to do again, and you feel more energy. Research shows that people with Crohn's disease are at an increased risk of food intolerances. This is due to the active inflammation, meaning your immune system is overactive in the place where nutrients are absorbed. This can make your body label certain foods as dangerous. For example, if this happens with a hazelnut, your immune system will reject it next time. In the beginning, this may cause a mild reaction and disturb the structure of your stool. But the more often your body is exposed to that same food, the stronger the reaction can become. This can lead to more inflammation and cause you to urgently rush to the toilet. The more inflamed your intestines become, the bigger the risk of creating new intolerances, leading to even more complaints and your health spiraling down. With a simple blood test, we can check if your immune system has developed food intolerances. And if so, we will know exactly which foods to avoid to help calm your stomach. I've experienced this myself. I discovered I was intolerant to hazelnuts and sunflower seeds. And believe me, if I accidentally eat something that contains them, I notice it the next day in the structure of my stool. Understanding the root causes of your health complaints is the key to regaining control. That's why our approach combines targeted nutrition and lifestyle changes supported by laboratory tests. By uncovering the real cause of your complaints, we can address it at the core and start your healing journey. You live your whole life in this body. It's your only vehicle here on Earth. And if that vehicle isn't functioning well, it affects everything. Your work, your family, and your future. Your health is your greatest asset. It may take time and effort to restore it, but the quality of life you get back, that's priceless. Imagine, what if you could decide for yourself what you do with your day? What if you no longer had to be limited by stomach pain, fatigue, or the constant fear of needing a toilet nearby? What if you had the freedom to chase your dreams, whether it's studying, working, traveling, exercising, or spending quality time with your family? How would your life look if your health no longer held you back? What if you could just trust your body? That would be amazing, right? Good health equals a better quality of life. The better your health, the better your days. Your gut health affects everything. Your energy, your immune system, your recovery ability, your mood, your memory and concentration, your fitness, and even your aging process. This isn't just about now, but about a long and healthy life. Think about it. Your health is the most important thing in your life. More important than your car, more important than your couch, your bed, or going on a holiday. Isn't that worth investing in? Restoring your health isn't cheap, but look at what you get in return. More energy, more freedom, more joy in life for the rest of your life. That makes it a no-brainer, right? And the best part? It doesn't cost tens of thousands of euros. You don't have to travel across the world. All this can be done from the comfort of your own home. Many of our clients experience fewer complaints and more energy within just 4 weeks. From there, we continue working towards a lasting recovery of your health. Sounds great, right? Now that you know all this, it's time to make a choice. You have 3 options. First, do nothing. But you and I both know if you've watched this far, you're looking for a solution. If you do nothing, then everything stays the same. And I'm not saying this to scare you, but because someone has to tell you this honestly. If you don't change anything, the complaints will stay. Your stomach will keep signaling that something's wrong. The pain, the lack of energy, always searching for a toilet, it won't stop on its own. Second, you can try it yourself. You can keep searching on YouTube, in Facebook groups, with different doctors and therapists. Maybe you try a new diet or supplement, but honestly, how much time, money and energy has that already cost you? Chances are you will spend months, maybe even years without truly moving forward, while your health continues to decline. Your third option is to work with us. This is what we do every day. We have expertise, experience, and tools to help you. We work with the best laboratories. We use methods that have been proven effective time and time again. We guide you step by step to a life without complaints. This is your chance to take back your health. What if you no longer have to search for answers but finally get a solution that actually works? No more endless searching for solutions that don't work. No more frustration because no one truly understands you. Instead, you will get expert guidance from specialists who've helped dozens of people just like you. A personalized, structured plan that leads to more energy and fewer complaints. And constant support to ensure you never have to face this journey alone. A proven method, a clear path forward, and a team that stands by you so you can take control of your health. This is what you get when you work with us. 12 weekly one-on-one personal video consultations with a specialized Crohn-proof therapist. Daily contact with a therapist for all your questions and ongoing support. Tailored nutritional guidance. You will receive 4 personal consultations with a specialized nutritionist who will help you step by step to change your diet. You don't have to do this alone. We are here with you from start to finish. If you start this month, we will cover the stool test and food intolerance test worth €560. And you will receive a beautiful ebook with delicious recipes. We can only guide 10 people per quarter. If you want one of those spots, don't wait too long. Click the button below. This will bring you to a page where you can schedule a free, no obligation consultation. You pick a date and time that works best for you. After scheduling, you will receive a short questionnaire. This will help us understand your situation and the complaints you're dealing with, so we can assess if we are the right fit and how we can assist you. It's important that you fill out the questionnaire. If you don't, we can't schedule your appointment and the spot will go to someone else. Click the button below and take the first step towards reclaiming your health today. My team and I can't wait to speak with you soon.